For some reason, I didn't remember you had an Ecodiesel.
Yeah.
I think you told me about it. I just completely forgot.
Yeah, it's got about 80,000 miles. I haven't had an issue yet. I love it.
What's going on, man?
Hey.
So what are we doing today?
Today we're going to take off a retract cover. I love this cover. It's been a great cover. And we're going to be putting on a Stowe Cargo cover.
Yeah, I just saw the link you had sent me. Looks pretty cool. Pretty innovative solution. Yeah, I know most people have probably never heard of it or seen it, so this is going to be your first opportunity to take a look at one of these look like on the back of a Ram Ecodiesel. So you got a lift kit on here as well.
Yes, sir. I did a BES coilover setup. It's a pretty smooth riding kit, but where it really takes advantage is when it goes up and down bumpy roads and stuff like that. You really can feel the difference in it.
It's a pretty truck. And here are the two giant boxes that this Stowe bed cover comes in. I imagine that this is probably going to be the toolbox section, and that's going to be the bed cover section. You know you're in a shop that works on a lot of trucks when the dog's chew toy is a bump stop. With the Ford Transit.
Ladder rack, 2 shelves inside, hitch,
oh wow,
7-way, bike controller.
HVAC company, right? Yeah. So we're out here taking a look at these fleet vehicles that they're working on. These are some pretty cool brackets. So this appears to be the cover to the toolbox. It's textured really nicely. I can't tell if you can see that. It has very nice flush locking system. I really like the finish on this. Can we prop this up real quick? Check out the inside of this thing. Just the sealing system. This is very OEM automotive grade in my opinion. It just looks very, very well built. This is very impressive.
I like how the lock is concealed, and instead of having a rod or something that pushes like in a regular toolbox, it has basically a bike cable which unlatches, so it's almost fail-proof as long as you don't mess with this piece right here, or you don't slam against everything.
Yeah.
This cover will really last.
Yeah, you don't have anything that can get caught on a steel bar that runs through there.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
That is a very high-quality unit right there. And here is the toolbox that cover goes on. Again, this is a very thick material. Has a nice seal across the bottom of it. Hey, puppy. You look like you need to take a break. Come here. It's on the other side of the tire. It's right there. Come on, right there. It's right there. Go get it. I can't reach it. Fine.
They've got two different seals, it looks like. They've got one if you got a drop-in liner, They've got the other if you don't have a dropping line. So they got two
Okay.
size seals here.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Thicker seal, thinner seal compensates for the thickness of the dropping line.
Yeah.
I thought this is pretty cool that it's got adjustable floor mats.
Yeah.
So the weight of the box isn't just resting on the rails, it actually is supported through the floor of the bed.
Oh, that's cool too. They really put some engineering and thought into this product.
It really did.
Now, my message to them, if they watch my video, which I hope they do, is that they need to make a system that gives you a lot of protection for a truck that hauls a fifth wheel or a gooseneck when you're not hauling your fifth wheel or gooseneck. Not something you have to remove, because that kind of defeats the purpose of convenience. Something that can still be in place for folks like me who have to have a soft cover and a hard toolbox, but can't have a hard cover because I haul a fifth wheel.
Take a foam seal and you place it over the spacer, which I guess what this does is it acts kind of as a placeholder for the box to keep it from sliding from side to side to side.
Gotcha.
It just goes. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I thought it looked bigger. The toolbox looks bigger in the video, but it really isn't huge. It looks like it's just the right size.
Yeah.
For maybe an ice chest or like full bags in here.
If I had to guess, it looks what, about 16 inches deep or 16 inches long and about the same deep.
Yeah, yeah. You got the alignment screws right here, so if you want to cover and set a little bit lower, you can just push that screw that screw in. And the shocks are replaceable, so.
On to the back half.
Yeah. Well, we gotta lock it. We gotta get the lock going. There.
So something that's kind of confusing is the manufacturer puts this textured finish on top. It feels a lot like a spray-on bed liner, and that might be the goal, is to have that rugged textured feel of a spray-on bed liner. My only issue with this is whether it's the bed cover or it's the toolbox, I really can't see you putting a lot of weight on this. You probably could, and it's probably designed to hold a good amount of weight, but it's not really something you're going to be standing on a lot. And if you have more of a smooth finish, maybe more like this as opposed to this rough textured finish, it'll be a lot easier to clean. The challenge with this, especially if you live in a high wind environment, is you get a lot of dust and debris that gets blown into it, and this can take on a very dark, tingy feel to it after a while that constantly requires cleaning. So Robbie's now installing the latches that hold the cover down when it's closed. You have several different adjustments. You can move it forward and back, and you also have the ability to slide the little grab bars here up and down to make sure that your seal isn't over compressed and there's not too much space. So we're almost done. We have everything secured from the toolbox perspective, then from the hinges in the back, and we have these brackets on. Just have to make some micro adjustments so everything is flush, all the seals meet the bed rails, and that'll pretty much be it. So the theory here is that this is a bolt lock, which means when you put the key in, it's going to code itself to your factory key, hopefully. It'll work. There we go. So it comes with a bolt lock keyable key on the back, which allows you to key it to your factory vehicle key which is really nice, and it worked perfectly. So the toolbox lock is not a bolt lock, so it's not keyable to your factory key, which is kind of interesting. But it does come with a set of keys, which are automotive grade, that you can use to lock and unlock the system. This took about, initial first one you guys have ever done, about 2 hours total, only because trying to figure out where the brackets go, how everything works. When everything's said and done, how long do you think it should take to do a customer's truck?
I feel like it'd be 45 minutes to an hour once we actually get into the swing of actually putting these on. That's same with any cover. I don't care if it's a roll and lock retracts or face Edwards. Your first initial setup is going to take a little bit longer.
And keeping in mind that I'm out here filming too, which slows the process down considerably. But you guys asked me, so. All right, so let's go ahead and pop open the toolbox. Hydraulic lock sealed up really well. Again, automotive grade weather stripping. Rests nicely on this lip here. Really, really nice. Looks like ABS plastic. Let's go ahead and open up the bed cover now too. So it's a nice hard cover, definitely theft resistant. It has latches on both sides. Looks really nice. I think it will hold up very well, definitely. Again, you know, my preference, Generation 2, put kind of a smoother surface on the top of it. You know, it doesn't need to be as aggressive as it is. I think you could go with a slightly smoother textured surface and get away with that rugged look still. But the problem is it can kind of attract dirt and things. Sure, you can pressure spray it, and it looks really nice. I mean, some people may really choose to go with this system, especially those people who like to bedline everything. This is definitely going to be a durable cover, but at the same time, I kind of prefer this smoother surface. It also allows it to be more paintable if you want to paint match it to a truck. Other than that, though, this thing is really robust and it looks super aggressive on the truck.
Let's close this out. To get out in the sunlight.
Guys, I will put a link to C&S in the description of this video. If this is something you're interested in putting on your truck, definitely give these guys a call. I know one of my subscribers recently from Atlanta, I believe, brought their truck all the way to Texas so they could have some custom work done here at C&S. These guys do phenomenal work, so I want to thank them again. Everything's installed, everything looks really good. He said about $2,000 for the product, which is a complete setup, about $100, $150 to get all of this installed on your truck. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you again very soon.